What's up? We are live. Title Tuesday is starting, I think, in right now. Let's go. FM Hugo. It's not the right size. Let me fix this after this game. G6. Good move here is knight c6 to take away queen f3. Yeah, but now I have queen f3, which makes this very annoying to defend without knight coming to e5. So here's actually a fun little gambit. First round of Title Tuesday. d4. Before this knight makes it to c6 here, e6 really the only way to guard mate. Knight f6 would run into e5, knight has to move, and then f7 has problems again. Knight h6 runs into the same move, threatening to take that knight, and f7 has problems again. So, awesome gambit before this knight comes out, where it could either control d4 or have jumped straight to e5, where it hits everything really of importance there. Yeah, let me fix this. Sorry, guys. Okay. Whoa, there's two of them. Okay. I should see my own name. There we are. Now let's fix the mobile one. Queen b6. Probably still this move. Queen f4 is also compelling, but e5 I think I was going to just take and, yeah, I mean I think they just completely missed this move. Bishop takes e5, takes, and queen f8 is checkmate. That's a big problem. Welcome in, everybody. What is up, Wander Villager, Ryan Master, Matt Bader, John P. We got the whole squad here. As poor Hugo played Deet, I think is kind of toast here. Can give a check. Honestly, every single move here is fine and changes really nothing. I think the only, wow, everything is fine. Everything is great. c3 takes. F7, king d8. Bishop c there. I mean, there's no bad moves here. There are no bad moves. Opponent fighting, for sure. I do now have to reckon with the fact that that is check. But lots of things should be hanging, like knight d6 and queen f7. I mean, that cannot be a bad way to continue. Could not possibly. I mean, I have so many moves. But let's go here and here. I guess the king has to run this way. King d8, also possible. If you run to c6, though, I think I have to assume you're just mated. One way or another. Check. Oh, he does run to c6. Okay. Oh, he has an 87, I guess. It's not changing much. Could go check first. Just to take it. Because takes an 87. What's my next move there? d5. takes. Queen e6. No mate, so we want to be smart about this. I think what I might just do is honestly save this guy. I'm going to just take this. Because it's kind of the best thing I'm seeing to do. Because he's just like hanging. So I'm going to free up the knight probably by taking this. It's kind of a lame way out, but it is just a way to make sure you win the game. Oh, actually, I just realized that there is this. This wasn't. No, I mean, no, I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's totally fine. Yeah, I think honestly it's a good thing I didn't give an 87 here. And I think we're just up a clean rook. With no counterplay. There might have been something better, but just taking the rook. Taking the rook was very clean here. Didn't get into anything where I let them take something cool. It's probably a good move. The queen takes f7, threatening. I'll just play this. There's nothing here. I mean, I could just go to e2. Oh, where are we headed? We could go here to go here. Check here, here. I think we should just take our rook. This is probably a good idea. 6. Let's play this move, looking for a way out. But okay, we are a solid rook ahead here. This is going to be useful. Don't lose that. Let's get out of here. I have actually a very clever idea, which is you can take this, right? Then he saw it. It doesn't even matter though. But that wasn't even helpful. You could take this, but I was gonna go check and take the bishop. That was actually my clever idea. I was gonna go check, take. Anyway, a rather materialistic way to win, and maybe I could have won just by attacking. I don't know. But just gonna make dang sure I'm winning this game. Stalemate, William. GG. Okay, we can have a quick look at this. What's my best performance is 7.5 points. I've got in it twice, I think. Oh, well. I don't know. You saw me on Facebook. Awesome. But yeah, this just became really effective gambit here. Queen f3, hitting f7. That's why literally on move 3 of this game, knight c6 first. But very few people know that. so that there would be an 85 in this position, defending everything. In the game, though, bishop g7 and allows me to do my thing. If knight c6 here, I would stick my pawn on h5 for a really long time. Might take, might push. Not sure. So h5 here, queen f3, e6, d4, giving the pawn, takes knight b5. So I'm already looking at these squares. d6 is like the main move here. Bishop f4, you need bishop e5 here, or else like e5 I would take it. And that's a similar idea I would use in the game in the end. Otherwise, bishop f8 is just a disaster. Look, all your pieces are back here. So knight b5, queen b6, bishop f4, looking at these squares, and it's already really, really bad when the engine's recommending king f8 and plus 2.5. But e5, I mean, it just makes things worse, where I could take it, and if you take back, I will checkmate you here with the knight covering c7. So check a5. I mean, this was all well done, honestly, on my part. I'm kind of playing the best moves here. Queen f7 and queen g7, for the record, was best, and I don't know why I didn't do that. Everybody's defended here. I don't know why I didn't do this. So anyway, but I just kind of traded things and took stuff. It was fine. This was my one other clever thing where I took on d4. If queen takes, I was going to go check and then take here. And then get it back. Okay. GM, who's only... Oh, it's Baroth. Oh, I drew this guy at Chicago Open. Bushcast Gambit. I was playing white, though. A 3100 GM. A 3100 GM Bushcast Gambit accepted. Gambit class is on. Oh man, he's already given me the pawn back. He's already saying, William, do you want your pawn back? And like, truthfully, not really. Truthfully, not really. Okay, what if you defend your pawn? And I play h5. We hit him with a Stafford transposition. Oh, magical variation? Magical variation? Give me that. Give me this. Oh, let the powers of Jonathan Schrantz and Vampire Chicken flow through me. Let's go. What could be better in life than having this position of all positions against a 3100 Grandmaster in the second round of Title Tuesday? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, but he's playing smart stuff. You weren't supposed to do that. Okay, do I take it? Or g1? What's happening there? Because if he takes back, then bishop f3, I have bishop g4, but he's not gonna do that. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, he took back. When king d2, I did not see that move, actually. So just making this up. This actually looks pretty solid for white. I'm not sure what to do. Because bishop e6, he doesn't have to take this. He's going to go queen h1. I'll get through. Queen h4, queen h1. Bishop g4. Not really that effective, honestly. Trade. Okay, queen h4. Not this, because then I have takes, right? So he goes there. I was thinking to take it. I'm just leaving this hanging. I don't know. I would be down to castle. Into that. Queen h2, and I was thinking castle castles now. Oops. Sorry, don't ban me from the tournament. Back. Queen check. What's happening there? Or f5. Something to poke some holes. Check. Queen here. Check. Queen here. That parries me. Probably. I do think it's annoying though. So like queen d2, and then I just kind of like go away. Now you're pinned in these directions. Could have thrown in one more check. It doesn't change anything. Oh, maybe it did change, giving him that move. Now knight d2 is next. Okay. But f5, f4 is going to be my idea. Must break through. He's got some resources. Yeah, like there. He's got g1. Yeah, did a good job patching this up, didn't he? Good job, and this is hanging. Dang. This guy's good. Dang, I got nothing here. I gotta dodge the queen trade, and then he takes my bishop. And he's got everything defended. Something, some tricks. Queen here, but then I go check. All more tricks. Check here, c4, and I lose instantly. But knight d7, and I also lose instantly. That's not good. Those are two ways to lose immediately. Okay, GG. GG, Mr. Baroth. Dang. I probably didn't have an opportunity there. I think he did everything right. Although, like here, okay, objectively, I should definitely have an opportunity after the early bishop e2 to grab my pawn. And so according to the engine, I mean, I should definitely play like this. But this is a Stafford transposition. You know, you can imagine I played knight f6 on the second move of the game. Takes knight c6, straight trade. And then say d3, bishop c5, bishop e2, h5. Try and get the knight to g4. And all your fun Stafford and Bush gas ideas. The other option here is to play f5. Which I think I've played this move in this position a number of times, looking at ideas of like, if we make this trade, okay, now look how sensitive these points are after castles, rooks come here and here, lots of fun spots to attack. F6. So this is the magical variation per Mr. Schrantz, where you just kind of leave a lot hanging. It's what you do against the refutation. So I've seen this position a number of times. I know the evaluation is supposed to be very good for white. But yeah, he played all the best moves. He took this knight, not the bishop, which would have opened up like eventual rook d8, and then bishop e3, which is very correct to cover f2 and cover breakthroughs on d4. And in general, this is actually a very well-placed piece that I can't disrupt that covers a lot of importance here. Rook h2, and I think what he played here is really practical. Choice, because even rook g1, I think I'd probably play this with like bishop e6 It's not super clear what white does, like queen h4 castles. You know, I still try to hit you from lots of directions here. It's still a dangerous pawn. But I mean, I like a lot his choice here. Takes, and king d2. Takes, and king d2. No problem moving the king because he was never going to arrange the time to castle long anyway. And look how well, look how safe the king is. Patched by all these pieces around, and I, again, can't get through Main Street here because the bishop and the pawn defend this really well. And so I just kind of have this guy. Not a lot really to show. I can't even really defend him long term. I can't get a queen to g1. It's a tough way through. Queen h4, best move. Queen h1, I think, was a practical choice. I took this. Engine 1, bishop d6, but I thought e5 was nasty. I do have a chance here maybe to take it and go here. I mean, we're still talking about more than +2. But it's kind of annoying. Now at least his king loses that d pawn that was sheltering him so well. Takes g4. Plays this the best way, leaves this bishop hanging, not wanting to add more troubles, already up a piece. So I castle here, but he does just a really good job of patching this up. King d3, another really professional move to develop this, because it gives me queen d1, but I actually really just don't even have anything with queen d1. It does like a great job sheltering his king, even in the middle of the board. So just all good moves, bringing out his pieces, and then forcing this queen trade here. Now unpinning the knight, which now makes this bishop hang. So a queen trade here just loses the game. Yeah, I mean, this guy's GM in 3100. So credit to him. We'll get him next time. Showed up to give my support and got hit with 5 ads. I mean, I appreciate it even more that you're here commenting after those 5 ads. I can't do anything about that. You're watching on Twitch? Twitch is a bloodsucker, man. 5 ads? What % of the revenue do you think I see of that? Like, nothing. Strawberry Gambit, absolutely. I'm very good at picking out the best strawberries. Alright, e4. Let's play e4. I want to play Van Geet next time. I am 1-0 versus this guy. This person is National Master from... No way, not the same one again. Not the same Gambit again. Oh my goodness. The exact same position with no knight on e5. Pressuring here. Guys, we literally just had this 2 rounds ago. My last white was takes knight b5 and all sorts of pressure. Yeah, knight needs to come c6 sooner. Knight e7. Should take this pawn. I understand why you're scared, though. So now I'm thinking about a few candid moves. Probably just dc5 here. Knight b5. Yeah, they're just going to castle. So dc5. I'll just take it. Honestly, it's not that easy of a pawn to recapture. At least I probably want to make it difficult. Maybe easier said than done to make difficult, honestly. Let's move here. Queen d3, queen c5, bishop f4. It's kind of an interesting way forward. Just play bishop f4 for now. I mean, that's the dream, right? That is the dream. Queen c5, I have this interesting move, also knight b5. Because you can't take the bishop owing to knight d6 check. But it's so clear what's happening. Do I want to be so aggressive when I have a good position? I could just play bishop b3. I think this is interesting, though. Unless I'm just, like, really dumb. Alright, let's do it. Let's force some complications. I think castles, though. Bishop d6 takes. It's kind of an interesting way forward. Okay, let's just guard stuff. Let's just guard stuff. try to trap this queen. Knight c6, bishop d6, yeah? I guess, what's this move? She didn't consider properly. Bishop d6 now, queen c4, trade. I think that's actually a good idea. d4 is very similar. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Bishop d6. Probably should have gone to e2 for this reason. But, okay, takes. And now, what's the order here? You can take it, and then just run away. And then I think knight c7 is hard to stop, like bishop a3 there. And then I'm probably up this pawn. But as long as I counted things right. Knight c7, bishop f6. Yeah, this is 7, knight c6, knight a8. No, it's probably better to just go up the pawn, truthfully. Knight c7, knight c6, knight a8, dc2. Yeah, I like this continuation, honestly. I think we just do here, rook e8. I don't want to fish around for this. I don't want to. Unless, yeah, it actually just occurred to me that this is annoying. It just occurred to me. Just occurred to me. Okay. Take what we can. I have no idea what's happening here now. So if you take c2, I still have like king d2 to cover that if your bishop's on a1. You're still only getting one rook out of this. Can I get two? Should I have played knight c7 last turn? Maybe I should have. I should have, right? Because if you go... I think they should have gone... No idea what's happening. Should I play bishop a3? I should, right? Bishop a3. This is actually a really good move. Because I'm up a rook right now, and if you take this rook, then I take this rook. And we're chilling. Brilliant. That was actually a really good move. I saved him, too. I saved him, like, with tempo in such a way you couldn't develop the knight. I think this was a mistake. I think they could have moved the knight. And I was still dealing with the loss of this rook. But then, I think I'm up, or at least it would be even there. Bishop a3, you take the rook, and I take here. Yeah, focus on this position, but I think we're good. We're chilling. We've got this pawn covered. Do I want to take away that square for the knight? I think it's fine. Probably the other way. It was interesting. Bishop a6 here. Is it a problem? Honestly, no. Like, I could go here right now. This is still covered. Well, there's bishop b4, but it's fine. Maybe my move was suspect. But a trapped rook is a trapped rook. This wasn't necessary at all. Actually, this wasn't necessary at all. What did the check do? Literally nothing. I don't know why I even did this. Okay, but bishop b4. Bishop c1, or even just king takes c2, takes and knight a8. Probably not that. Oh, he goes bishop e5. Okay, takes. Not even bishop b4, really? I honestly can just go here. There's no reason. This pawn's not going anywhere. Bishop d6, you can throw it in, but doesn't change anything. We eliminate the dangerous pawn, and we're... Oh, only an exchange up. Oh, I'm up less than I thought. Okay. Time to start playing fast. This is annoying also. Alright, let's go. Yes, take it. I'm not sure that was worth the pre-move. G3 was much better. I mean, I think this is winning objectively, but they have 3. We're good, we're good, we're good. Come on. Oh. Just occurred to me that was legal. Give me this. Oh, yes. Yes, let's go. Come on. 0.9 seconds. Let's go. Tough one. We pulled it out. We pulled it out, chat. We sure did. When did we move away from the end? Yeah, never. I was just playing IC3 there. I can't guarantee they go D5. Alright, we got this again. DC5 was fine. D5 was even better, actually. Probably just simpler. I can taste the knight out of C6 and these good squares. Actually, I think that's kind of the primary reason there. And then, honestly, I guess if they castle, you have G5, and then probably like G4 and H5, you just run them over. You just run them over. Oh my god, Bankroll Bones just gifted 25 tier 1 subs. Oh my goodness. You have a limited time to use exclusive emotes. Thank you so much. I just reached level 6. Thank you so much. Okay, we're playing a GM. Not this little thingy again. I just go here. I actually don't really know what to do against it. Don't really know what to do. Okay. But Bankroll Bones, my guy. 25 tier 1 subs. Everybody say thank you. Could play like this, go after this bishop. I honestly don't have anything better to do probably than just I don't know. It was in immediately to probably follow with a 4. Okay. watch. Guess this is possible in knight c6, right? Yeah, whatever I'm doing here, not smart. Doesn't even want it. I think he wants me to castle. Alright, I'm gonna take this and just jump in knight e4. Should I have used knight to block bishop from taking pawn on a file? Oh, like instead of even letting him sacrifice? Maybe. I think by that point, though, like, I don't remember exactly what was happening. Alright, well, we made some interesting trades here. This capture happened, this capture happened. This is probably beneficial for him, honestly. Has things to do on the f-line. My bishop's still kind of staring at nothing. He makes me play c6 anyway. And, yeah, my opponent's bishop is certainly better than mine. So I debate which side to castle my king. Could play this with f5, gf6, and look for a long castle. f5, take, queen h5, queen f7. I think it's fine, truthfully. Okay. We're going to look at a long castle here. Of course, bishop a6 would have been nice. I need to deal with this. Queen e2, is he also preparing long castle? I think he just wants to keep my bishop out of here. Let's play f5. Could have played f6 if I wanted to force this. No, I give him the choice. Okay, he wants it. Like e5 or c5, some way to free this on this color of square. Let's play a splitter g8 for now. I didn't expect that. Okay, let's play c5 here. I have an interesting idea, which is, unexpected. Okay, let's get away. I mean, there's still other things, but... Take. Sure. I mean, these are weak here. I feel like I get play here. I feel like their king is a little more sus than mine. That's why they want to trade queens. Okay. Get the e-pawn. Doesn't really have time for a h5, honestly. The e-pawn's going to be dangerous. I don't know how you deny this queen trade, though, if it might. Just trade, honestly, in like rook f1. E3, rook e1. Yeah, I need to go... I honestly just need to do this. D1 or E6, just go. I don't want to give this. Okay, I'll do it. I'll play E3. Here. Man, if I could just get there, that would be life-changing. Try to build that up, actually. Oh yeah, I'm slow. This move. Don't block me. Also done it many times. It's a bigger issue. Yeah, this is probably lost anyway. I just have no time here. Oh well. I earned a hype chest. Raccoon pop emote. Shout out to the 25 gifted tier 1 subs though. Okay, yeah, I know a lot of people are doing this. This is really trendy. It's Bishop G5. I don't even know what you call this. They just go like knight f3 and Bishop G5, and I don't really. Yeah, people like this. It's like a pseudo London, but the bishop's here. They just get their little systems. Okay, I'm like a tad worse. Short castles was to be preferred. Yeah, I mean long castles. Not necessary, because my bishop has some routes to freedom. For example, with castles here, c5. Engine's hard recommending this, I think, or else my bishop gets to d3, where it's actually very good. Anyway, this was all just kind of normal stuff here. I like my position. Wants me to take it first. Oh, this is fine. We were both playing this game quite well, and now my position's even better, arguably. Here, what was I supposed to do? Rook e5 maybe instead. But this is completely drawn. It's still completely drawn. Here, I mean, but the time discrepancy is huge. I mean, that was my big issue. Like, a lot of the moves I was playing were kind of fine either way. The time discrepancy is huge. But bishop b3 here is the way to go. If a5, I can bring it here. And the position is just very equal. By the time the pawn gets to b6, I can just trade. Like b7, we'll trade everything, take that. Something like that is probably what's going to happen here. Otherwise, also, that equal is just eating this pawn, and I eat this pawn. But here, which wasn't a great choice, again, I have bishop e3 as an opportunity. But I didn't even see this idea of bringing the bishop here. It's not like a super aggressive idea, but it does hang on to the pawn in such a way that will draw the game. doesn't threaten to advance the pawn. But yeah, here I was just gonna flag anyway. H5 throws away any chance probably to draw the game here, which I still have some. But yeah, just not a good use of time, really. Like, not much happened to that game. Not much happened. You're not allowed to have chat until Tuesday. Oh, I mean, that might be true, actually. I promise I'm not cheating. I've been thrown out of Tail Tuesday before, though, for violating their policies. I'm not sure. I do have you guys on delay. I do have a delay enabled. Like 15, 20 seconds. What you guys are seeing are not, is not live. Okay, give me 1 sec for the next round. Okay, well, we're 2-0 versus non-GMs and 0-2 versus GMs, you know? Things happen, things happen. I actually really don't have anything good against this Tory attack. Super popular now. I guess someone probably put out a course about this. Nixon 5. It was heartbreaking last night. First time we lost in a minute. First time we lost in a minute. First time a certain someone was in attendance too. Man, like, go golf or something. I don't even care. Just, like, get out of my city. Get out. Like, him being here was just, like, such a huge inconvenience. It closed down so much. Like, just because of the security and everything. Dude falls asleep at the game anyway. Which isn't even a knock. Like, that's just what happens when you're 80. But get out of my city. Bye. That was the only reason we lost. We'll win out from here. Nixon 5. No, but Wemby was sensational. I did not like the refereeing, honestly, if I'm being real. But that's not why we lost. I mean, we turned the ball over a lot. In a way that, like, obviously we weren't when we were winning all the time. But we still got this series. It wasn't just Wemby, though. Like Harper, Castle, Champagny, Fox, like all these guys were scoring. And I feel like there were a lot of good looks that we gave up that we got even lucky that they missed. So wasn't our best game, and we even still had a chance. We were right there. You know? But, like, honestly, Knicks fever in this city, it goes crazy in a way that, like, I've never experienced. I remember my Mets' 2024 playoff run, and the Yankees made the World Series that same year. Obviously, both of us lost to the Dodgers. But was awesome. Literally everybody I'd see on the street with a Mets hat was like, let's go Mets. Just because, like, that team was just so special and magical. Got turned around by a Latin pop star. But I guess like half the city is Mets fans and Yankee fans, but nobody really is a Brooklyn Nets fan. So it's like, and people have been so starved for anything good for the Knicks for decades and decades and decades, right? And so like now that they're good, and now that they went on this absurd run, and that it's also tied into every aspect of our culture, like every single bar was beyond packed to the brim last night, even just around here in Brooklyn. Outside to everything, to view the TVs, getting a spot to stand with something. All right, let's play a Van Geet. Let's play a Van Geet round 5 of Title Tuesday. Let's go. Playing CM Mostafa. I'm 1-1 against this person. D5, E4. Let's go. It's Van Yeet time. It's Van Yeet time. DE4. We can do this a couple ways. We can just recapture. Or we could play D3 or D4. Let's play D3. Let's give another pawn. Let's get those gambit glasses on. And if 6, I'll play bishop g5. I could play d4 and have given that option. Transpose to a Von Papillon. It's gambit time, baby. It's gambit time, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go somewhere with this bishop. I'm going to long castle. And we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Where are my gambit glasses? Oh my god. For a funky gambit? I think we need the funky glasses. Alright, takes, E takes, I think is helpful. Yeah, maybe. Check. Here. Long castle. Could go here, g5, bishop g3, bishop g7. I think that's what they want though. Takes, queen e2. Honestly, let's just do that. Takes. E takes, I assume. Queen e2, long castle. Boom, boom. Let's just go get him. Let's just go get him. Long castle. Now you got problems here. Don't castle into bishop h7. Don't do that. So you do have a lot of defense here, right? So I'll give you that. Like queen e4, there's like f5, for instance, if I want to checkmate you in the long run. In the short run, you need not lose your queen. So put something there. And then I will probably play knight d5 to attack the pin piece. Bishop e7 might have been a little lazy, but queen e7, bishop e6 also had problems. So queen e7, I dodged that queen trade. Or actually, wait, it was this position? Queen e7 might have been harder to dodge. c6 is interesting. Okay, you're saying I have nothing good to do with this. Keeps my knight at d5, I'll give you that. But you might be playing with fire, my friend. I'd probably just go here. I'd probably just keep developing. I mean, like, I have a lot of tempting moves, like here to go knight d5. That's actually really interesting. Bishop d7. Yeah. Let's just go here. Let's just develop our pieces. Because you still can't castle. I have bishop h7. And my next move is just going to be rook e1. My next move is just rook e1, and you still can't castle because of this bishop thing. So we've just brought all our pieces into the game. Bishop e6, and this is where we keep using our pieces. Ah, wait, it's queen f4. So here takes, yep, problem. That is annoying for sure. So, okay, we need a way around that. Here's a way around it. Nope, still queen f4. This is certainly annoying. Okay, I think I have nothing better than king b1 and on castles to play knight d4. Then I get something back there. I definitely get something back, right? Okay, no check. It's a useful move in general to have stepped off that. And you can't move the bishop because this will hang, so you have to let me take. And when I take, all that's left is going to be these dark square pawns and this dark square bishop against my light square bishop and light square queen, who is obviously amphibious in that regard, but I'm going to take and queen f5 and go there. It's pretty straightforward to me. So you need to make sure we trade queens here. I am going to try to make sure we don't. This is probably a good move. This is definitely a good move. I probably in that position go queen f3. I really want to dodge the queen trade. I could just trade and take, and I'm probably better there. So grab one of those pawns, f3 or something. But queen e5, queen f3, you can't take it. I have bishop h7. So queen e5, queen f3, queen somewhere. All right, so you bring your queen over for defense. I got some fun moves like knight e4, knight d7. I can't believe you're going to let me do this. I think you're just toasted, honestly. I think that's more than a bad decision. I think you just lose. I mean, I have so many good moves here. Like, that's also pretty brutal, but this is... Okay, you need to not lose your bishop. But I think here, like, loses more than your bishop, truthfully. Rook f7, bishop g6. I mean, good night. Good night. I mean, this... No, knight f8. I think that was the point. That was maybe the point here, that you're going to bring the knight to f8. But this is already, like, so bad. And it's so nice that I step my king here. I don't have to worry about any checks. And this is just GG. It's good night. Night, night. Night, night. Long live the Van Yeet. Oh, let's go. Greenland Gambit. Is that so? Is that so? I love that. So Van Geet opening. We got fun things against everything. Against c5, I love going here, and then even queen. So I know there's a lot of moves here. I like this move. I think d5 is good though. But queen d3 or something like this is also playable. e4, bishop f4, long castles, and a quick play in the center and on this side of the board is really compelling. e5, I give this really interesting line on my channel, which is f4. And then this is a king's gambit transposition of queen h4. We can hit him with knight f3 next turn and figure things out with our position. And if they en passant, knight f3, and we here can even play g4, you should check out this video on my channel, just giving all those pawns to go right after them. But knight c3, d5, okay, e4. d4 is most common in this position, but I go to e2, and I look for knight g3, bishop c4, d3, f4 if I can, but knight f3, knight g3, bishop c4, castles, d3, and I'll look for kingside play. My opponent took it, and so I offered this pawn, and they accepted. So it takes, and this, I'm being told, is called the Greenland Gambit. I don't know how else you would have gotten here. e4, you could have gotten here from a Scandi somehow. d3 takes knight c3, some sort of order. And here my position is kind of a blank slate. So is theirs, but I probably queen e2, bishop somewhere, long castles, rooks come to the middle. Like, it's pretty easy, my next several moves. And I put pressure, I just take whatever the defense gives me. And it's a lot of moves to castle if you're black. And even if you do all that, then I have like g4, g5, can dislodge this knight. I feel like my pieces control the whole board, so I can get away with that and then just keep attacking h7. I think this long term is my go-to. If you play g6, then I'll go there, right? So I would figure something out here. And I took on f6. I think h6, I don't think that's a bad choice. But ef6, queen e2, and yeah, things get actually really sticky really quick for black. Queen e7, and just telling me I got a long castle actually, and just accept that these get traded. This is still actually a lot of play. I mean, the knight's trying to hit this. If you play c6, you might be out of time to deal with a lot of pressure down Main Street, even with the queens off. But bishop e7, I was very happy to keep them on. c6 felt like a good move. I mean, knight d7 the engine's recommending as the only way to hold equality. Oh, and just here c6, yeah. Takes, then they're fine. I never really have this, because they can defend. So, d1 to try to keep them in the middle, but apparently, like, king f8 they can even play and they're alright. Okay, so in the game, c6, and I just play, yeah, the very simple knight f3. I can't believe I got next to them for it, because it's just the most simple, natural move on the board that you would tell any small child to play to develop your pieces. But c6, okay, it doesn't lose the queen with bishop e5 check, and it keeps the knight out of these squares, so it's like ostensibly useful, but their position is just more urgent than that. They just get caught in the middle, right? Castle quickly, open up the middle, catch them there, and the king can't get out because they're losing this. So they try to patch up with bishop e6. Oh, I missed this nasty blow, bishop g6. Trying to take it. So wait, how does that even make any sense? Just knight d4 now? Okay, but like, honestly, this move was totally fine, and the engine agrees. But castles here, they should have played like this, and long castles, that makes more sense. You don't get checkmate on h7 if your king is over there. So, yeah, but here, I mean, they're already lost. Queen e5, queen f3. You know it's bad when the engine's telling you to just lose your queen. Queen g5, take. Oh, and queen e4, I can just win stuff. I can just win stuff on all different directions. So, yeah, I mean, just really brutal here. I mean, from every conceivable direction here. I'm not even down a pawn anymore, but my piece is just totally crashed through. And I love situations where my king looks like this and your king looks like that. That's what happens. That's what happens when you sacrifice a pawn to castle, develop quickly, and go get them. It's the Gambit Chad lifestyle. It's the Gambit Chad lifestyle. Subscribe. We are 3 out of 5 in Title Tuesday. 3-0 versus non-GMs. 0-2 versus GMs. Let's go. Ooh, what? Bushka's Gambit. Bosnia and Herzegovina. He's playing this one. This one. Okay. I know there's this move. Yes, I have a gambit against this, right? It's with knight d4. Oh, you didn't even want it. Didn't even want it, okay. I'll do that too. I'll do that too. I want to see whether you're going to play f4 or not. If you play f4 now, I also have like ideas like takes and check, and then eating that pawn. No, that's a thing. Feels like not a good move. Could go with like 97. 96. Yeah, mostly interesting. The knight on g6. Ah, it goes here. But then I have like this. I could take an h6 or an h6 now. Both are good, honestly. H6 now, and I'm looking for this. Pawn on h3, not good in that regard, right? Because like here, you would have g3 if this pawn were here to guard it. Alas, you get checkmated instead. Could I have played something absurd? Wait, are you just gonna get mated? Is this your idea? No, dude, you just got checkmated and like, you just got checkmated. Bro, my guy, you have 3 out of 5 points in Title Tuesday and you just got checkmated in a Vienna transposition in like 10 moves? What? This is also like the kitty checkmate. Okay, sorry to rub it in. How do you let that happen? How do you play h3 and then buddy, you got nowhere to run. You got nowhere to run. Give me that. Give me that. Oh my goodness, how do you let that happen? How do you let that happen? Especially, like, okay, sorry to rub it in, but shouldn't you be, like, especially concerned about that if this is all you do? This is all you do. You're a bishop c4, knight c3, f4 merchant. If you're an f4 player, don't you need to be, and you've probably done this all your life if you're a titled player, don't you need to be hyper aware of a queen coming to h4? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Alright, let's have a look. I give this one on my channel knight d4, queen g7, and then this gambit. This is a fun little gambit here. This is a fun little gambit here. f3. Queen h4 could have been played here, actually. Kind of annoying to guard this. I thought I'd kind of get kicked away, but queen actually sits interesting on h5. It's pretty interesting, I guess, queen g5. I mean, they're totally fine, really. 87. They could have brought their queen here right now that I'm not putting a knight here. H6. Queen's kind of now in my face permanently without a knight there. Could try to trade her at some point. I mean, but f4, it seemed very suspect. Because, yeah, I do have a lot of moves with this knight. Knight f5 is even playable. Not knight d5, because then the king isn't checkmated. It can actually run to c3. And then I'd kind of just be down a piece. Keep running. So, knight f5 was playable, though. Look at this. But knight g6 was the best move. I don't know why it's an accuracy. I'm looking at the engine right now. It's the best move by a lot. And yeah, pressure here, and you got to keep me out of here. Knight f3, and I just take this. It's a very clean extra pawn, actually. It's not easy to get rid of at all. Need 2 more pressure, right? F5, I mean, you just got mated, bro. Just leave you. I don't know how that happens. GG, GG. He's an endgame destroyer. His username is endgame destroyer. So, good thing we didn't make it into an endgame, and we checkmated on move 10. How long have I been playing? I started playing, I played my first rated USCF over-the-board tournament at 5. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I've not been playing like really continuously and seriously for 21 years. There have been like a lot of bursts. Like there was one when I was like really little, and then I was like kind of like whatever about it, like around like middle schoolish years, and then I made another push to get to National Master. It was only really when I had specific goals, so to win Canadian Juniors, to make FIDE Master, to win the New York State Chess Championship, at a few points throughout my life. So, like even right now, I would tell you, I don't have like a super serious burning passion in me to like make IM before I die. Maybe that'll change at some point in my life, but like it's just not the top priority. I love chess, but yeah. Do I use my gambits in classical? So the thing is, I get this question a lot. Titled players with 2 hours on their clock is just such a high level of chess, way beyond even what you're seeing here. And it's not really possible for that reason. People have had success, you can see in the Discord, up to like a very high level, like 2,000 over the board, with some of these. And some are less sound, more interesting than others. The principle of trying to do something to get them out of their preparation and into a psychologically uncomfortable spot, maybe even in spite of the engine analysis a little bit, is still there, certainly, but I can't really do any of these. Especially, I have the additional problem that I play Title Tuesday, so all my gambits are in the database. So someone could just prep for them, right? Which is the worst case scenario, because the whole point of these is the surprise element. And the fact that you have never seen this or checked this before in your life, right? Because these are all new. That's what makes them incredibly valuable. So, for me in particular, that's tough. I do play a few gambits though. I play the Banco Gambit, and there's a few other pawn sacrifices in my repertoire. I still like that style of chess, I really do. But those exact openings, can't really do it at my level with that much time. But with this much time, I can do it, and as you see, it works. Next game will be starting soon enough. I am live on a few different platforms right now. I think Facebook and TikTok. And YouTube twice. Wait, so let me see something. Open up the other YouTube chat. I don't like how there's two. You can view it on as mobile sized or as computer sized, but I don't like that it's two separate chats. It shouldn't just be two separate viewing things. It's two totally different streams. It's two totally different streams. Portrait size one. Okay, so then I need to open up both these chats if I'm going to see them. My secondary device is disconnected. Okay, I got you. We're back. We're back. Don't worry. Don't throw me out, please. Okay. Okay, wait. Now we've got all the chat windows open. I'm trying, Jennifer. Give me a second. Okay, wait, sorry, I just saw the other chat window. So, oh, okay. Next game started anyway. Another GM. This guy's only 30-30 though. Slacking. Arvind Chitamar. Good luck. Alright, we got... Right now we're 4 out of 6 in Title Tuesday. 4-0 versus non-GMs. A knight of 6 here. I actually don't. It's so weird because all they play 6. If I play d4 and give this pawn, seems kind of valid, but e5 here. Okay, I mean, e5 has to be the move. Oh, I've seen this position. This is the move, right? But I don't actually know any theory. I don't actually know anything. I do know this is annoying. Alright, let's give it a shot. He probably knows stuff here. This is a really weird move. Oh good, he's thinking. Okay. Because if e6, I have knight e4, and then we hop there. And then otherwise, I'm threatening this. And if h6... I don't actually know this, but I've seen this before, I feel like. Queen h5, g6... Hold the pin? No. Sacrifice. Check here. Follow up. Let's use a draw. Just check here. Check. No, but that has to be bad. Queen f3. Take. Could be good, but a6. They're probably fine. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think you have to play knight f6 in this position. I don't believe you can go here. Still fives. I don't think he's gonna go here. Wow. Okay. I'm wrong. Okay. If I check, this feels like a draw. Unless you do. No way. I mean, no way. So. Okay. Hang on. I mean, c4, d4, right? Like get there. d4, c4, knight, d4. Wait, Are we about to play like the most absurd game of chess of all time? Because this could be a draw. Not. It's not happening under my watch though. D4 takes. I think these are both good moves. Oh wait, this is a horrendous move. There's Queen A5. So we're doing this. D4 check. Okay, here and then, because I have the other idea, which is anywhere the knight moves, this is me. Almost A3 here, take, check here. Christ. Here, so you don't run away. It's got to be good, but so is D4. And then probably go like D5, honestly. And then en passant, take D5. Probably this, if we're being real. I think D4 is also good, but this is less than clear. I like this move. Okay, come take my rook. I don't know. Come at me, bro. I just want to go here. Yeah, because A6 I can take it, and now I have a pin. Queen 5. Guys, we're about to play the immortal game right here. This game's about to be immortal. I also have like... No, because you run to G8, and then I can't really mate you. So, D4 is really interesting. Last turn. D5. He plays it anyway. Okay, I should just take this. I guess I had to do that. Should I just take more stuff? I don't know, yeah, how do you fix your position anyway? I don't know. Take it all. How do you fix this? You're down a pawn. You are down a pawn if you're black here. You're down a pawn and your king's on E6, bro. That's not even possible. Check and takes. I mean, it lets him run away. Like, what if I just don't? What if I just don't? Maybe I gave this. No, I don't. Knight C7. Forgot about that. Queen is actually very annoying. Okay, but you still can't really do anything. If I just dodge. Let's just take it. Keep this. Defend this. played. Bad time management. Come on. This was the most winning position ever. This was right. This was good. Castles was also fine. This is the most... Oh my god, this is more than +5. This is +5.5, William. What are you doing? This wasn't smart. Rook A5. I didn't even... completely forgot about this. I just got in my head that I forgot about that. Just hold a knight there so he doesn't have anything. He just like has no moves. He has no moves. Here, rook a6. Like, wow. That was the move. Did not see that. Here, this, whoa. Okay, otherwise this was the next best thing to do. This was still correct at winning. Castled first. These were a series of slight inaccuracies that eroded my advantage. But here I'm winning. Here I'm completely winning. I just need to go here. I was scared of rook e5, but obviously this pawn, the rook is hanging in that position then. After I sidestep the pin and the pawn is just going. Take. Oh, bad idea. 2 times I missed rook a6. Otherwise, but this is also just completely winning. Rook e5 takes, rook a5, check. Not really clear, but this is... King's gotta guard this pawn, c6, and takes. Completely winning somehow. This, I mean, I just had no time here. This is still +3. This is still +3 as we take some pawns and whatever's left here we push. I mean, I'm up. I'm up like at least a couple pawns here. I mean, that was a terrible decision to trade rooks. Whatever. I was gonna play c6 here. This is probably drawn. Can't let me do that. Take. Yeah, bishop needs to stay. I'm gonna take this pawn. And we draw. But dang. I can't believe like this position is literally +5.5. Like he has, if I just hold my knight here and just don't allow queen d3 because of this, you have like no moves. Like let's say you try to do this. Like anything's fine. Like here. Yeah. Tough. Okay. Playing National Master from America. He is 1-1 and 2 against me. So we have a slight edge in our head-to-head. Sapir Golsafidi. I don't know what that is. Off the top of my head. A6. He didn't know he plays G3. I know like this is like a Catalan transposition that objectively I should do. I don't know, I just want to play something a little spicier. Objectively, e6, d5, totally fine. d5 here. Okay, let's just play b5. Let's just play b5. I mean, I feel like this is kind of a banco where I achieved a lot. d6, this bishop is not very good. It gets e4 in one go. True. Go here. Let's go g6. Bishop d7. Was not expecting that. I mean, can I win this pawn? Bishop d7. I guess knight c3 would be played. I think this pawn could be lost. A little surprising. Knight c3, b4. Knight a1 has to be played there to not lose it. Knight c3, I also have queen a5 if I just kind of want to snag it. I could also just take, because what are you going to do? Or maybe b3. b3. Take b3, maybe a3 there. I feel like a move like this is honestly quite compelling, a little random. Honestly, like I think really interesting here. There's just so much in flux about what's happening here, whether I'm pushing, whether I'm taking. The threat of now b4. Okay, that's probably a good idea. It takes this away. But b4 now, then I would just grab b2, right? Grab this. Like, knight b5 is playable because you're not losing your rook here. Bishop is no longer there. But I just grab this and then look at these monster pass pawns all of a sudden. Like, yeah, these dudes are monsters. Look at this. We're cooking. I mean, I can't really blame him for bishop f4 so much. I don't... You know what else could have been done? But also, this could just... I could just pick this off as well. That knight's not going anywhere. Queen a5, take. You don't even have the a1 square for your rook. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a total disaster. Could support these pawns, get them rolling, but probably once I pick this off, honestly, if you're white here, being down these two pawns, which is already losing, is probably a best case scenario. I mean, how do you not lose your knight? Knight c7, it gets trapped, kind of in every case I see, and you got to do that, yeah. That was necessary. That was necessary. I guess knight c4 is possible if I do that order, so let's just do this. Take here, or just rook c8 first. I mean, okay, he's got one pawn for the piece. He's got one pawn. So we need to make sure we're not just like running out of squares completely. This is mine whenever I feel like it, right? Develop. E5, looking at c4. Now that this is a little bit more patched, c4 is happening, takes. Yeah, we're good there because we can trade everything in knight d3 with a fork. Look at that, all the pieces working in total harmony here. Could make this trade, but this, I think, is best. Knight takes, keeps the hit on the queen. Trade queens, knight d3. Just very simply done here. And we are ahead of rook. Gotta watch this. Start him off with rook a2, perhaps. Take this. This is also a nasty idea. Maybe a little much. I like it. Check. Looking for c1. Yeah, actually, maybe a little much. Okay, let's pick up the pace here. 28 seconds. Bishop d1, though. I mean, we're playing with too high a level of accuracy than the position demands. It's just rook, rook. Just win. 28 seconds on your clock. That's why we're still playing this game. D6, bishop d1, d7, or d8. Just trade or k7. It's fine. Everything's fine. Or k7 there was fine, obviously. G4, I'd probably play f5. Take. Looking for this, for instance. This. We just made him. Should have taken the other way. C7. This is the way to go. So I have this. No stalemate. You got the pawn. Can't just give up the rook here. There we go. Well done. I don't know why I had to checkmate instead of just winning this game normally. Like, just trade things and win. But we did it. We did it. Probably unnecessarily accurate. But probably actually a well-played game. Only 84.5, actually. A6. Love it. Love this. Live for this. Nice c3. We have our Grafe Benko Gambit, which is a good one here. And yeah, against g3, I mean, I know I say that like you need to do a Catalan transposition, but this is kind of interesting. I mean, yeah, d5, b5. Honestly here, like my opponent didn't do anything challenging here, and cb5 actually a huge error. Huge strategic error. Plus 0.4 to minus 0.7. Huge strategic error as I get it literally a Benko with everything. I get everything. I get my nice pawns, mobile, give me space. I got my A line, I got my bishop here, and they got a bad bishop on g2 as well. So they don't need to give me that bishop g2. I know it's not facing here, but I can't really take this pawn ever. Like, it just gets scooped up nicely, and I can't, like, hold it here. So it would just kind of hang out there for a while. cb5, ab5. No, I mean, this is really nice. And a4 gets them into hot water. So I mean, it wants b4 and queen e8. Guess this pawn is lost. b3, knight, yeah, something nice. Takes d5, e5, queen d8, yeah. Pawn is just cooked. I mean, it's such a solid chain. So, I mean, h4 was really slick here. Best was h3 and f4, but I hopped to what is ordinarily nice, but I guess b3, e5. They had to find actually all these moves here, but it's still minus point. It's still -1. Bishop f4, huge miss as b4. And then I'm just kind of take everything. And from here, I mean, yeah, like again, it goes from bad to worse. It's like they're going to go 2 pawns down and a piece, so they have to sacrifice. And then they just kind of have to move around here. Oh, I missed even queen b6 check, which maybe just won the queen outright. Because I go check, and while the queen is hanging, okay. got caught up in this idea of a rook. But, I had to figure something out here, and I did with this pressure. This was all correct. Something I could really have done. Yeah, at this point, like, it's hard to not get mated. You gotta step your king up somewhere, but there's still hits. I mean, rook d3 is the only way to not get mated, but obviously, if I trade that last rook, then there's really nothing here. Figured out mate somehow. I missed h6 g5. Instead, I did something weird here. Bishop here. Took back like so. Oh, I missed a slick one, which is this, and this. All forced. Instead I go here, just obsessed with the idea of bringing my king to g7, shielding here. And finally we've got everything in the right spot to deliver h6 mate. Here, h6 mate. Yeah, because they have this d-pawn, right? Or else this like could have serious stalemate problems. But okay, takes d6, I would go back in h6. Whew, GG. Okay, we're actually, I believe, 5 out of 8. And 5 and overs non-GMs. It's crazy how that works out. What's up, Just a Twitch chatter? What is up, everybody? Latvian is fun. I do think, though, it's kind of pretty easy to deal with, if I'm being real. Like if someone doesn't know it, then I think that's great. But is there much more you have to know other than here and go d4? And then the other idea of, like, well, if d6, you can go here, right? I know this is kind of a fun line, right? Like check and knight takes g6 and f6. Of course, objectively, this is good for g4. Objectively, this is good for white, but you need to be really careful. But honestly, just go d4. That's the thing. If I need literally 10 seconds of your time to tell you how to refute something, it's probably not great. Like, I know, like, people love, like, the Danish or something after, like, Levy's videos on it, where you go, like, here. But, like, 10 seconds of your time, like, go d5 literally at any point. Like, here you can go d5. Here you can go d5. Here you can go d5. Like, you're probably fine. So, yeah. If I have not gotten 10 seconds of your opponent's time, though, then, yeah, there's a lot of ways to go wrong here. Takes e4, I know is fun. Takes, knight c6, I think is, like, an especially challenging one. I know queen f6 is the main line. D4. And then the trick is to reroute this knight to f4, where it sits well. What is that? But yeah, take and go d4, honestly, I think is kind of all you have to know. You can do that against any move. I think. The queen f6 line. Yeah, I mean, could be interesting. A d6 you play here, right? You're not supposed to take first because of this. Unless there's something I don't know about, like, I don't know. This doesn't seem great to me. Doesn't seem great. Yeah, I mean, White needs to know what they're doing, though. I will give you that. Because, like, I think this is, like, not a good move. Because it takes e4. Like, it continues to have a hard time here. So, yeah, it totally depends on whether your opponent knows it. I agree, it takes more than 10 seconds of your time, because that's, like, I guess, non-intuitive. Although, if you're looking at this position for the first time, you can probably tell knight f3 isn't the best. I think knight c4 is also fine here. Takes knight c3. It's not like the end of the world for black, but probably better for white. It's just better development. You gotta deal with this. Bishop e2, castles f3. So, yeah, d6 first. I'm gonna play Gambits from now on. Great question. Hey, remember the last stream where I said I was going to send you an email? Did I ever get a chance to look at it? I'm not sure which email is yours. But if an email seems interesting but I can't respond at the moment, I star it. And then about once a week I go through all my starred emails. So I got you. I didn't lose it. Oh. Okay, a non-GM. A non-GM. We're 5 and overs, though. But this guy is 3,000. Mikola Korchniski from Italy. That doesn't sound Italian. played a lot of Alapins. Let's play some bishop d3. Bishop d3 is a spicy one too. He's a spicy one too. Interesting idea to put the bishop here, where like long term it pressures the queen side in a rather annoying way. If they're not well prepared, he might be well prepared here. But e5, bishop d7. Okay. I know knight e5 is the move, so I'm genuinely unsure here. I actually don't know this. So I could go. I mean, that seems kind of the most appealing. Check knight c3. I guess you want to at some point make this trade. Like knight c3, if they just kind of play bishop e4, what am I doing? I think seems interesting to me. What if he plays knight e5? I think it's fine. Check I have here. This is, I mean, it's definitely annoying. Definitely annoying. Check I would go c3. I think this is a good move. My plan was to just go check anyway. Then we trade. He only smooth that bishop once, then he takes here, gf3. I do feel like I'm down a move from what I would want, though. I could go knight c3, but then this trade is not pleasant. I think I have to go here. I mean, this is the other move, right? But then bishop c6. If I trade queens, yeah. Here we trade. Takes f3. Bishop c6. Queen g3. I guess it's interesting. I feel like I should have made him move that bishop twice. From what I know, I feel like I know this position with the knight on c3. And I feel down a move somehow. Bishop c6 here. I was going to go here. Yeah, I feel down a move. Like, he got to do this in one turn? Should have been two. It's like, I don't know if this move, because queen d5 is probably really good. I need to keep queens on at all costs here. It's interesting, queen e3. Because queen e7, I have bishop c5 still. But I like this. If you castle, I mean, it's your funeral, right? This was kind of my idea of, like, dark square attack here. What's the point there? Oh, just to castle. Just to castle. Here, castles. So, do I go here is kind of the question. Probably. Queen f5 you play? Queen f5 is a little bit of an issue. d2, queen f5. That's not what I want. Alright, I gotta go knight d2 just so I don't die here. e3, I think. Didn't really have time for this. Not with the king over there. Okay, and we're alive. We are alive, and I want that. I did like black's position. Maybe before knight d5. I did like black a little bit more than mine. But still, hopefully we can poke around on those dark squares, like so. Like so. a3 I had to play just to not lose this. My king reaches there, and I did not want to send it that way for sure. Okay, now he wants to trade queens. I still don't. And I'll just take it, honestly. Do we play b3? I think we just play b3 and just king b2. Okay. Yep, okay, b3. Don't want you poking around too much. Feels like weird timing. I go here, knight c3, queen a7, knight d1. Yeah, I feel like I get away with this. Okay, a couple things under attack, honestly. You can go here, you can go there, it's true. And you're fine. You gotta find somewhere for the queen. Do I want to trade queens? Now that I'm up a pawn, still bishop c6 if you want it though. Well, knight here, okay, let's say queen e, here, f, b4, there. I mean, like, I could try to go fishing. Queen e4, bishop c6, queen h7. Just go fish. Queen knight d5, it's kind of not really my brand of chess. d4, bishop c6, knight e4, knight d5. It's probably like where the knight should go. Oh, I didn't think this was playable at all. Okay, whatever. This is the only thing I looked at. Yeah, don't I have check and take a4? Or even delaying? Oh, you have queen b8. Didn't even occur to me. Okay, wait, so I have this move? Wait, I don't know what's happening. So okay, wait, I should just take here. It's probably the simplest, and now this move. And now we can be up 2 pawns in the endgame, or be greedy. Wait, but now you just lose. Oh, okay, you still have queen b8. Can I do something tricky? You have queen b8, okay. Alright, take that pawn. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna flag. This sucks. This is so badly done. I blundered that anyway. Oh. Well, if I played here. Dang. Non-increment chess, man. If I played a4, I think I got this. I think those pawns are stuck. I don't know what black does here. Try to get this. Maybe I pin this. Got really tricky here. Yeah, I think I did a good job. I mean, I don't think I need to lose that pawn. this I won right here. Probably could have just not lost it. Maybe it's easier said than done. Probably just rook d3. It's just queen 2 extra pawns. It should just go, right? But non-increment chess, you really got to be up on the clock. I just wasn't. Just wasn't. Von-Hennig Gambit is quite good against the Caro-Kann. So thank you for introducing me to that. Thank you. You guys are the real heroes. But yeah, it is quite good against the Caro. It's so funny, every time someone in the chess world hears that I play Gambits, they're like, oh, you know the Alien Gambit or Martian Gambit. I'm like, yeah, like I love that guy. He's cool. True Gambit Chat. Super entertaining dude. I'd watch him do anything, even if he wasn't a chess player. Also, Goring Gambit. This one absolutely slaps. But like, I play the Von-Hennig Gambit against the Caro, and that one, like every Caro, imagine being a Caro-Kann player in the year of our Lord 2026, and not knowing, and not having just checked a couple moves against the Alien or Martian Gambits. Like, there's got to be 0 of them. Truly 0 of them that you're surprising at this point. So that's the issue, more than anything else. Well, the Von-Hennig, we're still killing it. Even against people who are prepped, honestly. How about the Goring, though? Funky Gambit glasses for a funky Gambit. There's 6 queen b3. That's a mistake. Very subtle. Most people do it. But the queen's much better off there. Both are annoying to guard f7 without being able to castle. Alas, I mean, this feels strong. Black doesn't have this move, because check just forces the knight right back. Whereas if you're queen on d7, you would have this move, and it would trade off for this bishop, which relieves a lot of the pressure here. Here, I think black is just toasted. We checkmated someone in 10 moves earlier in Title Tuesday, but, well, it's not going to be checkmate, but you're lost here. Bishop g7, knight d5. I don't know how you deal with that. Queen d8. I mean, e5 also probably really strong. But knight d5, queen d8, take, bishop f7. Should I give this pawn? Takes knight d5, queen somewhere. I feel like giving this pawn probably a good idea. Knight d5, queen d8, take here. It's not like instantly losing. Let's give this pawn. In for a penny, in for a pound. Then I'm gonna follow it with knight d5. Obviously, you can't land with the queen there, because rook will win it. That's the problem of leaving your king in the middle. All sorts of good stuff happens with the Goring Gambit, improved version of the Danish. Castle your king, your pawn's here. Keeping him safe and sound, this king right there. This king right there. I mean, even rook d1 here is playable, because castles loses to knight d5. But okay, let's lead with knight d5, probably. Well, knight d5, queen d6, take, rook takes. Got some really interesting ways to win this game. Okay, knight d5 can't possibly be wrong. Go to d8 in the end anyway. So take. Okay, let's go here. I'm still trying to win this queen. If castles, I will take your queen. Lots of ways to win her. I have additional resources in tow. I could take this. Castles. And then just trade everything here and take the bishop. But can we trade take here, and then just probably bishop e6, honestly. Also, D1's probably fine. Castles, trade, take that. I think it's time, though, that we just took F7. Yeah, it's probably time. Okay. Interesting idea. It's probably a good move, honestly. This king takes, I can win the queen. Let's take it, though. Tough choice. Neither looks super appealing. Bishop e6 takes queen e3 check. Probably a good way to go, among other good ways to go. Such as take, rook d1. No, I think we're just sacrificing for the sake of sacrificing there. This can't be bad. Alright, I'm just going to play this move and ask him to figure it out. Because this, I mean, it gives him a couple things for the queen, right? It gives him the rook and the bishop. Everything seems so tempting. Take, king f6, now you can run away. I'll just take it. Looking at bishop e6 here. Bishop anywhere. Ah, this is probably a nice way to go. No, this is nicer. Knight e6. Knight e6, that's a nice move. And queen f3, the king would be out of squares right there if the queen takes that one. So queen c8 obliged. Might be doing too much here. No. Let this happen again. Gonna take this, right? Just crash right through. Maybe. What do we think? Queen f6 and g5? Oh, really? upsetting. I don't even want to talk about that. This is so upsetting. I am so upset. Don't even. It's doing way too much here. We're doing way too much. I just literally just checking here. Like, I don't even. Just like win the bishop. Like, what are we doing? Like, everything's winning here, but like somehow I just got way too cute. This F4, just open it up. Like, oh my, like anything. It was still all winning. Like, everything was fine. Like, this is +3. It was just time, obviously. I don't even want to talk about it. I know I need to move faster. I know I need to move faster. Ugh. Dang, guys. I need to move faster. What's up, Arcane? New Gambit classes. I experiment with a few different ones. Castro. Let's hit him with the Grave Banco. Gotta love New York City. Yeah, let's go. Let's get him. Grave Banco Gambit. We tricked him into this line in the Banco. E6. I know that's what I do all the time. G6 is. Let's play E6. Let's play E6. A lot of ways for white to go wrong here, like D6. Check, and we can pick off this pawn. Taking a D6, trade, and A4. This looks tempting. It's actually not very good because of an A4 right away, and black has really some interesting points here. E4 is interesting, trying to give back the pawn. Bishop D3, and just check, right? Bishop D2, Knight D2, trade. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to take this. E4, I've never seen E4 in this position. Oh, am I dumb? Is this a ginormous problem? It might get a little crazy. Unless I have to go here. But I don't know what's happening. So this looks like I got a lot of things hanging. Here, probably Knight C3 takes probably Bishop D2. That's probably not very good for me. Might have to go here, actually, to not lose this game. Because if I just go Queen 5, just back Knight F6, for example. 7, 7, 8, 8. C6. Okay, you know what? Let's go for this. Queen 5. Just, I might even go there. No. Queen 5, Knight 5. c3. Yeah, because takes bishop d2, I don't like that. Honestly, this is interesting to me. Just take my rook and I'll play with compensation. I also just blundered terribly, like it's even worse than that. Something nasty. But yeah, this is kind of what I wanted. This is kind of what I wanted. And we get to gambit. Because I have check and take this when I want... Although here there's queen c7, which is actually nasty. So I might need to do it now. I also want to play d6. Could play d6, but honestly, let's just get this knight. It's probably going to be a nuisance to take later. Okay, do we have anything for this? Would be good if we had something that the kids would call compensation. This is annoying. Is h6 worth it? Let's just go here. Check, we gotta come back. Okay, well now I can move this without losing. Yeah, we are probably just down in exchange, honestly. Something here went wrong. Do something like this is annoying. We got this. You know, if we can get these rolling, it'd be good. It's possible like their next few moves were like quite critical here. Let's go d5. d5, d4 would be good. Eat. It's interesting, for example. And to go d4. Some order, check. Nothing really. Or just gonna go here, right? D6, I think I got d8. So we got lots of options here. I mean, position's fluid. D4, bishop 3, bishop 7. No, it's gonna hang. So I thought that just lost. What are we missing? Queen c7. Could go here first, but what? Oh. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, this seems like an issue. Oh! Why am I so blind? Dude, what? Come on, William, what are we doing? No, that's just so unacceptable. God, it's just so bad. It's just atrocious. Why would you go check first? What? Wait, it literally just said take here. Yo, wait, what? Wait, that was a huge blunder. That was a huge blunder. Chat, are we back? We still have 2 fewer rooks than them, which is a lot of fewer rooks. That was a huge blunder. Hello, is this the we're back department? No. No, thank you. Don't checkmate me. Promise? Promise you won't checkmate me? Ooh. Nope, nope, that's check if you take. Meh. That was check, so I can't promote. I think so. Something, I don't know. Bring out these. How have these never moved? It's kind of outrageous. This would be a good spot also. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a smart idea. Why did I take that? I should have gone check. Should have gone check. I don't know what we're doing now. Yeah, honestly. Dang. Wait, but actually I was in this game if I just... This isn't check. I could go here. And then probably king g1 instead of this. And then I take it, and then look at... Oh, I don't know, very interesting position. 3 pieces for 2 rooks. That's not something you see often. And if I can grab this pawn before you figure out this rook, then this is serious. Bishop a6 would have changed a lot, but I took it instead. It made a huge difference. And then I didn't even take this pawn. But, yeah, still take king e2. It's just toast. Wild one, I mean, like, come on. Not playing well. Not playing well. Blundered early here, so I'm gonna lock back in because I was playing well earlier, and then this was garbage. Takes check g6 here. What did I miss here? Because I thought this was nasty. Takes bishop d2. I just need to go rook g8 here. I thought this was nasty, but this is just. And there's this move. Wow, then I'm better. But okay, here's also fine. Yeah, just rook g8. There's nothing here. It just visually looked unappealing, like, but I'm not down anything, and so I can drive him back. Here, I'm down something. This, I'm literally winning if I see that this is under attack. I was just so locked in on the queens. Literally just takes and d4. Like I have here. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm literally winning in this position. Okay. Alright, it was a decent title Tuesday until the end there. Alas, alas. Thank you for watching. Let's see. Oh, there's the Super Blitz Shield Arena. Okay, wait, let me switch. Wait, guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned for this. Don't go anywhere right now. Come here. And then come. Wait. This scene I literally called Lee chess. Ah, okay. This is probably gonna be better. No. Yes.